I came here so that this message will go throughout Africa. That it is, you have everything. You need nothing. You don't need foreign aid. You don't need foreign direct investments. Domestic wealth generation will become the next decade goal and action and operations of all African leaders, of all African masses. You don't need to wait for anyone. Horizontally, you don't need IMF, World Bank, even African. Vertically, the people of the Africa, you don't need to wait for the government to give you a hand down. You are the creator, you are the source. You are not a kitty that needs meow, I want my milk. No, you are the lion. You go and get, and you build wealth, and you distribute wealth, and you export wealth. It is my duty that in 3 years, I will see 5 African nations and governments will issue official foreign debt issued by African nation outbound into Europe. Europe receives it. Game over. Whether it is Romania, Bulgaria, or Kosovo, Serbia, or even Italy, they need the wealth. You have been giving them for 500 years. Let's make it official, so that the mind will be warped. That means as soon as Africa has issued the first official debt outbound, the entire world will know Africa has risen. The entire African populations will know we are the source of the wealth. We have it everything. And we are the ones who donate to the world outside, to Europe, Asia, and to the world. Again, the Future Trends Africa Manifesto, the collective peaceful rise of Africa, and I called it the surprise rise of Africa. Go and surprise the world. I'll add one sentence. It's very important, because I am the person who raised the whole of China. When I went to China, China was the poorest nation. They were going as refugees to North Korea. The Chinese salary was only $30 the highest. In the airport of Hangzhou, I saw 20 chickens, 7 goats, and 50 people in dark. They did not have light. The city of Dalian had no light. They were lower than Africa, and they rose to $19 trillion. Your $3 trillion economy, the size of one Shanghai city. No, Africa will have $60 trillion economy in 10 years. Okay, this is the prophecy. Thank you. And action.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's the new Africa. The new Africa, the Africa we want, the Africa Renaissance is called self-confidence. One thing I want everybody to take out of this place, being called a Pan-Africanist is not a disease. It's called, that's self-assurance. So don't be ashamed to be a Pan-Africanist. Before I give the mic back to the MC, I'd like to recognize the CEO of the Lake Region Economic Bloc, Mr. Victor Nyagaya. Please stand up and wave. The bloc has been very supportive on the program. Don't sit down yet. Don't sit down yet. You have to move your shoulder. Give me a little music. I want to see you move his shoulder. Let's see you move. Aha, that's okay, I can see. It's okay, it's okay. I just want to make sure he dance too. Anyway, welcome to you all. Enjoy your week. We are here to take the continent into new heights. Asante Sana, thank you very much. Kisumu Dala.
I mean, let's appreciate Chair once more. Well done, Chair. We're going to move with speed, Your Excellency. Allow me to acknowledge the presence of the Chair of the Luo Council of Elders, Ker Odungi Randa. Thank you very much, sir. Allow me as well to acknowledge the presence of the County Commissioner, Kisumu County, Mr. Lord Morillo. Thank you very much for being here as well. May we affix our eyes on the screens. There are 3 videos that are gonna play. The first one is from a daughter of Kisumu that we are very, very proud of as a country, as a continent, and as people in the creative industry. Please, all eyes on the screen for this message from our very own Lupita Nyong'o, an accomplished Hollywood actress. I am advised that there's a technical hitch with that. The English say you save the best for the last. You know her second name. It means that video has to play. If it does not play, ... Very well. The second video then, technician, I know you're ready with that.
I am the Deputy Commissioner and Chief of Staff in the New York City Mayor's Office for International Affairs. I am pleased to join you for the 5th World of Black and African Festival of Arts and Culture, FESTAC, in Kenya. On behalf of Mayor Eric Adams and our administration, we want to thank the organizers and leadership of FESTAC Africa. We also want to thank all the people who made this gathering possible. Finally, we want to thank the African Council in New York City for their efforts in introducing this event to us. We wish we could have been physically there with you. But as a proud African senior member of the Adams administration, I am still incredibly honored to be with you virtually. This event has a rich history of connecting the African continent since the 1960s. And we all know the power of arts, culture, and sports in bringing people together, especially our young people. Travel anywhere around the world, and you will find the powerful impact of African and Black art and culture. And that's including right here in New York City. A global city that is home to a large and proud diaspora community of Africans. Travel from Manhattan to the Bronx, from Brooklyn to Queens and Staten Island, and you will find proud representations of African and Black culture and arts. And we must continue to celebrate our rich history and culture. We must cherish these precious creations and we must protect them. And we have to do it together. As the African proverb reminds us, to go far, we must go together. And that's why our administration's goal is to continue to strengthen the ties between New York City and the African continent, and that's including Kenya. We invite you to engage with us, to create with us, and build a new future with us. We wish you a wonderful experience at this event, and we hope to see you again soon. Thank you.
Your Excellency, that video came before the introduction. Allow to mention this video is by Miss Aisata Kamara, Deputy Commissioner, and Chief of Staff, New York Mayor's Office, for International Affairs. The second video that is going to play the disabled of Kenya, Dr. Christine Kenyatta Pratt. My apologies, National Fund. And for the disabled of Kenya, chairperson. And we thank you, Daktari, for the great work